Hey, hello, and welcome back. I am Debbie Peterson of Getting to Clarity, and this is another episode of the Getting to Clarity Show. Now, this is the place where I share what I can to help bring you the tips, tools, and techniques that you need to create more of an impact in your career, your leadership, your business, with less of a sacrifice in your life. The goal is to give you your next clear move. And today we are talking about who is in your corner. Specifically, building relationships that help you get to your next level sooner. So stay tuned. All right. So what are we really talking about today? We don't get anywhere by ourselves. So let's talk a little bit about something that I feel every leader needs to think about. And that is, who's in your corner? Who are the people that are helping you to get what it is that you want? So I remember in my past corporate career, very specifically sitting in my office when my boss came in and told me there's a position that you should bid on. And my first thought was, oh my goodness, no, you've got to be kidding me, because there's no way that I am qualified to do that. I can't do that. Now, albeit I was thinking this in my head, I was not saying it out loud, but still, I just didn't feel that I had what it took. But clearly, he saw something in me that I didn't see. And because I trusted him, I went for it. And spoiler alert, I got it. And I was really good at it. And it opened a chapter of using my gifts, something that I never would have leaned into previous to that. And that was the first time that I realized that sometimes you have to borrow belief from someone else until you find your own. So that's essentially what we're talking about today. When it comes to getting ahead in your leadership, rising to a new level in your career, in your leadership, that's what this idea of who's in your corner is all about. So the people in your corner, they see your potential, even when you can't. The people who are in your corner challenge you, they support you, they give you that nudge that you didn't even know that you needed. Sometimes they will say things that you need to hear, but maybe don't necessarily want to hear, because leadership and getting to elevating to the level of leadership that you have potential to reach, it isn't a solo sport. You can have a giant network of people, all kinds of people that you know, but there are a handful of people who truly believe in you that can help you rise. So why does this even matter? Well, you've probably heard that you are the average of the top 5 people that you spend the most time with. It's not about the people, it's about the time. And I am a firm advocate of this. I believe it, because energy is contagious. What we put out, other people pick up. And that is doubly true for the people that we surround ourselves with, whether we're doing it by choice or by chance. So if you are surrounded by drama kings, drama queens, energy vampires, guess what? It's going to rub off, and not in a good way. But if you're surrounded with people who lift you higher, who challenge your thinking, and who believe in you, then you get to grow as a result of that. So that's why I say strive to thrive with 5. So who are the 5 people that you know personally or professionally that will help you elevate, that will shortcut your process? So maybe personally, that means having people who bring out your best, the ones who cheer you on, the one who will tell you the truth, even maybe when it stings a little bit, and they will love you enough to call you out on that. Friends, family, people in your community. Professionally, it means having mentors, having sponsors, having colleagues that you trust that can help you fast track your success, the ones who will open doors for you, who will remind you of what you're capable of. And you need both, personally and professionally. So I want to share some practical ideas or tools with you so that you can take this concept and put it into action. So let's talk about a few of them to help you kind of build the people who are in your corner if you don't have this. So first is to borrow belief. So when someone believes in you, listen, really listen, because even if you don't see it yet, their perspective might be just what you needed to open the door to your next level. Okay. Second, strive to thrive with 5. So what does this mean? It means writing down the 5 people who can have the biggest impact in your career, in your leadership, in your business. And this would be personally and professionally. So this might be family members, but this is also colleagues or people who are doing what it is that you want to do. Are they lifting you up or are they holding you back? So when I say strive to thrive with 5, again, could be family, could be friends, colleagues, people you admire from afar, people on LinkedIn, subject matter experts like me who are delivering things to help you think differently. Next, expand your ripple. So networking isn't about asking for jobs. It's about building relationships. So years ago, I really got this. And I was in a season of what do I want to be when I grow up? And so I started reaching out to people just to ask their opinion, their advice. I'd buy them coffee. I'd buy them lunch. I would, and I hate this term, pick their brain, but essentially I wanted their guidance. And they helped me see things in myself that I hadn't considered. And then at the end, I would always say, how can I help you? I wanted to reciprocate that kindness. And that opened more doors for me than I ever anticipated. So even the reciprocity rule, when you give without expecting anything in return, when you do that, support has a funny way of circling back to when you need it most. So for instance, if you've got a colleague who is swamped, can you pitch in some way? If there is an event or something going on in the community, can you devote some time or energy to that? So it comes back to you. And then finally, do an energy audit. So here's what I mean by this. Take a look at who is around you, who fills your tank and who drains it. Sometimes the smartest move that you can make in leadership is setting a boundary or creating just a little bit of breathing room when it comes to the people who are around you. Spend more time with the people who energize you. And you know this because you feel it. And then protect your energy from the ones who maybe suck a little bit of the life out of you because you have influence in both directions. So add more of what lifts you up and create a healthy distance or a boundary from what wears you out. It is just that simple. And you have that, maybe not control, but influence. Now, if you have a team, how can you use this with your team? I am so glad you asked a great question. Great leaders just don't build their own corner. They help others to build theirs too. So encourage mentoring. Are there mentoring moments that you can have to be able to help people? Is there a way you can combine people, peer support to help people get the support that they need? Can you have people share their wins inside your team? You know, remind people that asking for help isn't a weakness. It is wisdom. And there's a proverb that I love to just kind of encapsulate this whole concept. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. And essentially that is leadership readiness and action. You don't get there by doing it all yourself. You get there by building the relationships that are going to take you to that next level. They will take you farther than you ever could have imagined, and you won't have to do it alone. So if this resonated with you, then I'm going to have you go just a little bit further, and I'm going to give you an exercise to kind of put this in application in your own leadership or career. So here's a quick challenge. I want you to take 5 minutes today. That's it. And I want you to make your Strive to Thrive with 5 list. So I want you to write down 5 people. Either you know them by name, or maybe you're describing them, the 5 types of people that you need in your corner right now. And if you can't name them all yet, that's okay. Write down whatever you can, the qualities, the experience that you're looking to connect with, and then start reaching out to them this week within the next 48 hours. That is your next clear move. So I'm so glad that you joined me here today. And just remember that you don't have to do leadership alone. You were never meant to. It is not a solo sport. So leadership readiness is something that is a team sport, and you have people in your corner, and that matters. So if all of this is resonating with you, please reach out reconnect, make time for the people who can help you grow, and reach out to me because I would love to help you build the kind of leadership that lasts. You can reach out to me at my website at www.debbiepetersonspeaks.com. And I would love if you come hang out with me there. Until the next time, here is wishing you all the clarity that you deserve, and be good to yourself. Bye-bye for now.